Welcome to the Welding Technology Institute of Australia's Australian Welder Certification Register. The register is cloud-based, which means that it can be accessed by users wherever they have internet access. The register has been constructed to benefit all welding personnel, including welders, supervisors, inspectors, technicians, and engineers. This webinar is the fifth in a series of webinars produced to show users how to use the register's web-based WeldQ software. This webinar will demonstrate how to apply for a program, how to reapply for a program, how to find reference documents. This demonstration will utilize an application for a welder qualification program as an example of the application process. We will now take you on a walkthrough of WeldQ's key features and demonstrate how to apply for your first welder qualification program.
In this webinar, we're going to use the Apply for a Welder Qualification program as an example of how to apply for all programs, which includes certification and also qualification type programs. To access WeldQ, the easiest way to start is from the WTIA main website, and you'll see here two large red boxes, this one here and this one here. Just click on one of these boxes and it will take you to the Australian Welder Certification Register website. From the AWCR website, firstly, just a reminder, you can access help here under the manual setting, which also includes presentations, which include screenshots of the information contained within these webinars, and also the how-to videos, which are the webinars themselves. Anyway, let's go to WeldQ, and you can do this from the home page. Scroll down, and here, just a new feature on the AWCR website, you'll see to go as an existing user, just click here where it says existing user login. Once at the web page, please enter your WeldQ ID and password and then click on sign in. Once you've signed in, the first thing to do is to confirm that your profile is up to date and accurate. You cannot apply for any programs within WeldQ unless the profile is correct and up to date. The three fundamentals you need to apply for a program is firstly a photograph, and secondly a qualifications and an experience. WeldQ actually takes a snapshot of your profile when you apply for a program, as the examiners do use this information to verify that any prerequisites that are set have been met. If necessary, also don't forget to complete your professional development, which is essential under the certification program. Once you've checked your profile, then go to Programs, and we will search for the program of interest in this webinar. From the program screen, you can search for the program of interest. There are a number of ways of doing this. Firstly, the easiest thing to do is you'll see three checkboxes here. We're going to be looking for a welder qualification program, so these are the WQ programs which have the suffix WQ you can see here. Qualification programs such as the 1796 Certificate 10 are a qualification program, which is the black Q, and this is this box here. Or certification programs are those that have the black C suffix, and you can just click on that. Alternatively, if you know the name of the program or the program code, you can start typing here in this box here. Firstly, let's just narrow the search down to welder qualification programs. You can see here there's 4 currently configured in this system. If need be, you can also just type, as I said before, you can type the details in here and click on the search button. The program of interest today is this bottom one here, the ISO 9606 Part 1 PE or pressure equipment particular program. This program is of interest because it does involve multiple applications. Let's go to the program. Once you've opened the program, scroll through the instructions and also any requirements. You'll also note that any costs or fees associated with it listed down below as well. If you're happy to proceed, you can click on the yes or otherwise click on no. It's important to note that in the instructions it may require you to refer to specific weld procedures as shown here. If these weld procedures are included within WeldQ, they can be found within the Resources tab. Let's go to the Resources tab and I'll show you the three where these procedures are located. So we've got WPS 1, 2 and 3, which are actually mentioned in the application instructions, and this is a general description of what each of these procedures is about. To view these procedures, just click on the blue hyperlink and then again the hyperlink over here, and that will load the document for you. In this particular case it is a draft procedure, but nevertheless you can click on it and open it up and view it. Once you've opened the procedure up, you can also print it or save it to your computer. Once you've viewed the documentation, either go back to the programs by clicking on the back arrow to the libraries and then click on programs, or you can use the back arrow shown here. We'll go directly to programs. In this example I have skipped ahead. Don't forget you may have to research for your program here as shown here. And then we'll go back to the pressure equipment program that we mentioned earlier. Now we're going to proceed and apply for this program, so click on yes. We're going to select yes, we have satisfied the requirements. Our preferred test centre, we will nominate a test centre from the listing here. Down here we will need to enter the details of the weld procedure that we're going to apply to be tested to. In this particular example I have a discount code which I'm going to apply. The discount code will reduce or eliminate the cost of the WTIA application fee relevant to the program. Please note that a lot of programs have a maximum fee associated with them, which varies between whether the person is a member or a non-member. I will now enter the discount code. When entering discount codes, be aware that this code is unique to the specific program and can't be used on any other programs. These discount codes also expire after a determined number of uses or after a set date. By applying the code, it will bypass the payment screen in this webinar. For details on the payment screens, please go to the presentation associated with this particular application. In this case, we're going to move forward and submit the application. Once the application is submitted, if you want to see the status of your application, just click here on this new tab. This is new to WeldQ and takes you directly to the application screen. And you can see here that the application has been submitted. We're going to go back and apply for this same program again because, as you noted earlier, this program has multiple applications associated with it. Back in the program screen, you can see that an application has actually been submitted for the program of interest. So we'll go back into this particular program, and you'll note that you can see view applications up here again now, and we can reapply for the same program again. This is necessary if you're applying for more than one weld procedure associated with the program. You do need to reapply. That's because the programs are configured for ISO 9606 and similar programs, and only one certificate can be issued to each weld procedure. Let's reapply. We'll add the new WPS number and the discount code. Apply. Now in this particular instance, I'm going to save the application and not submit it at this point in time because I want to show you how to retrieve an incomplete application. So we'll save the application, and you can see that this will take us back to the program screen. Now if we click on our program of interest, this brings up the information screen again. Now if we go to view applications, you can see here application started, application submitted. If you click on the application screen, this takes you to the similar information to what we saw in the previous screen, and you can see the status shown here: application started, application submitted for the existing one that is progressing. We'll go to the application started. Please note that we will need to re-enter the discount code if we applied it previously. And apply. Please note that when you apply the discount code and then save an application, any application of the discount will be removed from the application, and you can then re-enter it again when you come back to that screen later on. It won't count towards the maximum number of applications of the discount code. Let's move forward and submit the application. Where a discount code is 100%, you will bypass the payment screen. Let's view the applications, and you can see now that I have 2 applications in progress from being submitted. Once you've completed the application process, you can then log out.
Thank you for watching this webinar. Should you need further guidance on applying for a WeldQ program, the WTIA has produced a training presentation containing screenshots of the information presented in this webinar. The presentation can be accessed via the Resources tab found on the AWCR website. Should you need additional assistance, please use the Contact Us form located on the Contact Us tab of the AWCR website. Thank you for watching.